I'm Jeremy Wright, and this is day 11 of our Tadpole frog tank. And looking back, I'm pretty darn confident these are leopard frogs. We took a trip, my son, my daughter, and I walked with my mother down by the north shore of the Arkansas River from Maumelle, Arkansas. And we got this nice hydrocodal plant and added it into this. Now this was up on her area, and so it was actually washed into an old tire. So we were cleaning up, picking up trash, and this sort of came free from things. And you know, that's just what it is. It was like sometimes we're caught with situations where to clean up trash you have to disturb a little bit of nature. This was one of those situations. There was also a boxwood bush in a spare or like a used tire that was washed up. We were unable to get that, but otherwise there was one little bit of nature that we added to the tank, and that was if it wasn't otherwise going to be a casualty, we wouldn't have brought it with us, but that just kind of happened. So otherwise, the nature that we've got in the tank came from private property. So one second. Okay, back to it. Anyway, looking back at the tadpoles themselves, there's still not a lot of growth, but metamorphosis is in place. So we're noticing they're much more robust toward the backs of their abdomen, but their overall body length isn't really growing, like nose to tail. They're still right at the centimeter mark, and they're just more and more robust as the days go by. And they're clearly eating vegetation. So I'll show a bit of that. This was a piece of lettuce that yesterday didn't have all these nibbles in it. Today, you can clearly see that they were eating a lot. So this is the first time I've filmed this guy's at the end of a day. Generally, it's much earlier in the day when I record. And I'm just noticing that there are what seem to be a ram's horn snail, maybe two ram's horns in here. They likely came across with either guppy grass, which it looks like that's the case. They came in with the guppy grass. I can already see others. But what I'm calling guppy grass is this glob of green algae and guppy grass, which was introduced as a food source, as a potential food source for these tadpoles. Otherwise, the frog bit is getting frog bitten. I'm definitely noticing that. And I realized just a few days ago where this plant gets its name. In fact, it's eaten by tadpoles. It's regularly, commonly eaten by tadpoles. And cool, now I know. Makes sense, right? It certainly makes sense. But interesting little tank that's rocking along, unfiltered. And at this point, I'm gonna go take care of my daughter because she's slamming board books right behind us. Anyway, thanks for watching. Drop some comments. I will continue giving daily updates on these little froglets, tadpoles, baby froggies, and you'll be able to join along and see what happens.